Now actually, proof of theorem, it is for the first time that class 9 students are learning. So if at all you want to prove a theorem, theorem is what? A statement you have to prove with logic. How? By using systematic step. For example, here the statement says, if two lines intersect each other, vertically opposite angles are equal. First thing that you should know is what is vertically opposite angle. So actually you see, AB is a line and CD is another line, and both of them are intersecting at a point O. AB is one line, CD is another line, they are intersecting at a point O. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4 angles are formed. Now the angles, this 1 and 3, they are called as vertically opposite angle, and this angle 2 and 4, they are also called as vertically opposite angle. Now the proof that we have to give is, if two lines are intersecting each other, then vertically opposite angles are equal. Now let us see the first thing, the first logic that you have to use is, you have to always use data. Data means what? Whatever information you write about the figure, that is called data. For example, here, if two lines intersect each other, that is the sentence. Then in the data you should write down which two lines are intersecting. For example, AB and CD are two lines. AB and CD are two lines. AB and CD are two lines intersecting each other at O, and form angles 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. See, I have written the information about the figure. Now what I should prove? To prove is the second step. What am I supposed to prove? I am supposed to prove that angle 1 equal to angle 3, or I can say angle AOC. Angle AOC is equal to angle BOD. And second thing is angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Or I can even say I have to prove angle 1 equal to angle 3 and angle 2 equal to angle 4. Now let us see how we can prove it. See here, angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180 degree. I hope even if I don't give the reason also you can understand very easily, because they are linear pairs. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180 degree, and the reason is linear pairs. 1 plus 2 is 180. Similarly, 2 plus 3 is 180. 2 plus 3 is 180. The proof is very simple. Again, the same reason I have to give linear pair. So children, angle 1 plus 2 is also 180. Angle 2 plus 3 is also 180. That means what? If you compare the first and second equation, comparing equation 1 and 2. If I compare the equation, then right hand sides of the both equations are equal. RHS equal to RHS. And if RHS equal to RHS, it implies that left hand side is equal to left hand side. That means what? Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. That means what? This angle 2 and angle 2 I can cancel it. So dear children, what I got is angle 1 equal to angle 3. If angle 1 equal to angle 3, then I can say that vertically opposite angles are equal. Implies what? Angle AOC. Angle AOC is equal to angle BOD. So this is hence proved. The first part I have proved, hence proved. Okay, now this angle equal to this angle. So what I have done here, let me repeat the step. This plus this is 180, this plus this is 180. When the right hand sides are equal, then left hand sides will be equal. So 2 cancels with 2, 1 equal to 3. So I have proved the first part of the theorem. Now I have to prove the second part of the theorem. Same thing or same steps is applied again. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180. I will call it as equation number 4. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180. And similarly, angle 3 plus angle 4 is 180. Now this time, I hope I need not tell you the reason, but you have to mention in the examination. The same reason applies here again, linear pairs. This angle plus this angle is 180, this angle plus this angle is 180. Now if I compare the right hand sides, the right hand sides are equal, and when the right hand sides are equal, implies left hand sides are also equal. That means angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. So angle 3 cancels with angle 3. So what I get is angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Angle 2 is equal to angle 4 means angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Angle AOD is equal to angle BOC, and hence I can say that the theorem is proved. So children, this is the systematic way in which you can prove a theorem. So the theorem that we have proved is, if two lines are intersecting each other, then vertically opposite angles are equal. For that purpose, I repeat what we had done. This plus this is 180, this plus this is 180. And since both the left hand sides are right hand sides are equal, the right hand sides will be equal. So this cancels here. And again this plus this is 180, this plus this is 180. 3 is common, so it will get cancelled. So 2 equal to 4. So in this way, you can prove a theorem in a systematic and logical way. The steps involved are what? Data is there, to prove is there, and this step, whatever we have done so far, actually in mathematical terms, we call it as proof. Whatever we have, that what is the meaning of proof? Proof is very simple. Proof means whatever help you are giving or whatever evidences you are giving to prove the statement is called as proof. So this is the first evidence, this is the second evidence, then with the help of these two evidences you have proved this one. So again this is the fourth evidence, this is the fifth evidence. With the help of these two evidences you have proved this theorem. So proof is nothing but whatever you take as equations and prove it, that is the proof. So this is what I have proved. So the first step is data, next step is to prove, and the third step is proof. Now we will go for the one more problem in your textbook. Exercise 61, sixth problem, page number 9. The question reads, it is given that angle XYZ is 64. So I have drawn here angle XYZ is 64 degree. And XY is a point produced to point P. This line XY is produced. Produced means what? Extended. Up to where it is extended? It is extended up to point P. Draw a figure from the given information. Already I have drawn the figure from the given information. XYZ is 64. XY is produced up to P. Then if YQ bisects angle ZYP, this YQ is bisecting. Bisecting means making two equal parts. So it is making two equal parts here. This part and this part. This part and this part are equal. So YQ bisects ZYP. Then you have to find what is ZY. ZYP is equal to how much, and XYQ is equal to how much, XYQ is equal to how much, and reflex QYP is equal to how much. Let us go in stepwise. See, it is given that XYZ is 64. It is given that XYZ is 64. So I written that. Now it is given that YQ bisects ZYP. Bisects means what? This angle and this angle are equal. That means what? PYQ is equal to ZYQ. They are equal. Because it is given that yq bisects z by p. This is also given. Now let me give you some proof. See, the first thing that you are asked is what? Find z y t. It is very simple, children. Angle xyz, this angle xyz and this angle zyp, both are equal to, the sum of both are equal to 180 degree, because linear pairs is equal to linear, because linear pairs. Now xyz already we know, it is equal to 64 degree plus zyp is equal to 180 degree. So this, if I subtract, then zyp is equal to 180 degree minus 64 degree. And if you subtract, children, then what you will get is angle zyp, angle zyp is 10 minus 4 is 6, 10 minus 4 is 6. So what remains here is 1. So if I take the 1 here, the 7 minus 6 is again 1 I will get, and this will be 1 again. So what I got here is zyp is equal to 116. So this is my first solution that I got. What they asked is zyp is asked to me, and if at all I have to find out zyp, then this plus this should be 180, and so what I got here is, this is 116. Now the first part is over. Now in the second part, what he is asking is, what is xyq? See here, xyq. So this xyq is the sum of these two. That means xy, what I want to tell you is angle xyq. You can see the figure here. Angle xyq is equal to angle xyz plus angle zyq. So xyq is equal to angle xyz plus angle zyq. Now children, here xyz is already 64 degree, and zyq, if you want, it is very simple. I have told you that zyq and pyq are equal. So this angle and this angle are equal, and this angle is 116. So zyq or pyq both are equal to each other. That means what I want to tell you here is angle zyq, this angle zyq and this angle pyq both are equal to half into 116, and half of 116, you see, 2 5s are 10, 2 8s are 16. So that means what I got here is, this is 58 degree, and again this is 58 degree. So if I want zyq, so that zyq will be equal to 64 plus 52. So that will be equal to 4 plus 8 is 12, carry 1, 6 plus 6 is 12, 8 plus 4 is 12, carry 1, 6 plus 6 is this 122. So what I got is xyq is the sum of 64 and 58. Now this I got it. So second part is over, xyq is over, zyp is over. Now I want reflex QYP. See here, this is QYP, and reflex means what? This much, whole thing, ulta. See here, QYP plus reflex QYP is equal to 360 degree. So QYP already I have told you, it is equal to how much? 58 degree plus reflex QYP is equal to 360. So you want reflex QYP. Reflex QYP will be equal to 360 minus 58. So that is equal to 10 minus 8 is 2. What remains here is 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. And this is 3. So reflex QYP is 302 degree. So children, this is how we can solve the problem. I just repeat what I have solved. XYZ is 64. XY is extended up to P and YQ is the bisector. So what I have done is, these two are linear pairs. So what I have done, 64 plus ZYP is 180. So ZYP will be equal to 180 minus 64, and 180 minus 64 is nothing but 180 minus 64 is 116. So these two are equal. So what I have done is, ZY, because it's a bisector, ZYQ and PYQ, they are half, so it is 58 and 58. The next thing that is asked is XYQ, and XYQ is this angle plus this angle, and is equal to 122. You can just check it out, additions and all those things. Now once you get this 58, then reflex of 58 plus this is 360. So this is 58, so reflex of this is 302. So I hope you understood the problem.